Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Adventure Years. Today's episode will be starring Scoom, Bill, Zamas, Lyra, and with a new title card, Rista. And Pencil Cookie. Or Penny. Da 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 da. Anyway, that out of the way.
The Adventure Years.
Today's episode.
And even Stormier Nacht.
We're making a German cringe with our puns today.
It's not even a pun, it's just wrong.
Read first bar.
Fuck off.
Don't worry, I can edit it. There you go. It's more German now.
I will go and choke on my burger. Goodbye.
I like how some of us are introduced by our Discord handle and others are introduced by their game character.
Yes.
Alright. Well, at this point in the game, I hope people know who our players are. But we can go through it all over again if people want.
It's fine, I think.
Let's do that again.
Nah, I'm good. I got my hands full.
Alright. Anyway. Today's episode 5. Stormiest Nacht. The band found themselves trying to sail through some shoals in the last episode, and we're basically trying to slowly advance through a storm. Lo and behold, the shoals were filled with hostile sea life, or in this case, a pair of very hostile and racist killer whales.
Undead, the killer whales at that.
Which was really, really weird.
Yes.
And I seem to recall mentioning that they were psychic of some kind, though that detail never really got hammered out. And we reprise ourselves on the super duper map of last time, where the chum has basically thoroughly reddened the water.
Ah, yes. And I believe the last scene involved the main cannons of the ship blowing the second of the two killer whales into smithereens.
Yep, right over here. So we had people coming back on the boat. What was the rest of our party trying to do? They still have to advance through the shoals and come out the other side.
I'm just gonna sit my ass behind the cannon and wait for problems to show up.
So are we out of the shoal right now, or do we still need to chart a course?
We're still stuck in the shoals. You are sitting where you are right now. If we
Then we need people to go back into the boats.
If we zoom out a bit, you still have to advance your way northeastwards to find yourself exiting them. And
Oh, we got the dynamic lighting to work.
Amazing. It's like we spent all
Yes.
of last episode getting it to work, and it works in this episode, only to probably fail about 20 minutes later. So anyway, while we have 20 minutes of dynamic lighting, what are y'all gonna do?
Well, we're just gonna look at the whale carcass and say, I have a feeling no one wants to eat that, right?
Nuh-uh.
Lucky will just shake his head.
Might be able to use the bones and sinew for something, but beyond that, no, I'm quite alright.
It's mostly what is currently floating in the water. He's mostly seems to be a mangled mess of red and little white blotches, with the background of the black waves kind of rolling through. Could you make a perception check if you wanted to sort through that, Lyra?
Yeah, let's see if there's something that stands out in the mess. Otherwise, it's just gonna leave it.
Survival is also applicable in this case because it deals directly with the scavenging of an animal.
My perception is still better.
It works.
Or anything interesting between all the whale bits?
You find a few incidental things, a few random pieces of metal. It seems to be a few bits and pieces of human bodies mixed in. And in all of that, you notice floating up here, up north, on the rocks, it seems to be a dead body.
Ah, interesting.
And a dead body over here as well. Though,
Some corpses abound.
yeah.
Just point them out. Figure it's worth a check to figure it's worth the time to have a check.
Do you want to go for a swim?
Asking the party to if they want to stop and have a look at the corpses in case there are any valuables.
The reason to take the dinghy out.
We still have one lad in the boat.
Oh, sorry about that. Unfortunately, the fucking yeah, I guess since I'm still on the boat, I can check it out real quick.
And based on how it went last time, I think someone else will have to go use the second boat as well if you want to try and navigate through the rest of the maze.
That was for guidance. Yeah. If I'm just checking out a corpse, it should be.
All right, excellent.
What would you want me to roll for that?
Profession sailor. There is a bit of a cross current. It would take a little bit of skill, but it shouldn't be too difficult from what you figure.
Alright.
Yep.
Oh. Starting out strong, I see.
Yep. You managed to collect the corpse over here, and if you roll higher, I wouldn't require a second check. But can I get one more check, please?
Alright. Yeah.
Yep.
Much better.
You get the
Yeah.
get the second one down. Considering you're the only one in the boat, you can easily just kind of pull it from the water like you're pulling a net, and just kind of plop it down. And you successfully row back to the ship with both corpses.
Alright then. Not gonna actually bring it onto the full vessel. I'm just here to do a pat down in the small landing craft.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not that low on rations yet.
Okay.
No,
Well,
I'm just saying if it is some kind of disease, I am not bringing it on the fucking boat.
Ah, good point.
Actually, I probably wouldn't have even brought him in or like put him in the actual boat. I probably would have towed him. But GM said I brought him in.
Yeah, just gonna check if they have any fun loot.
Yeah,
If you notice anything peculiar about them.
we'll do a pat down.
Yep. And considering how high those survival rolls, you can tell the difference between something that's most likely like a common seaborne illness or something that's a condition of being a waterlogged body in the water for like days on end. You know,
Yeah.
you know what a corpse looks like after it's been floating for a week or two. Against, for lack of a better example.
Again, something of more of a putrid nature.
Yeah.
So does it look like these have been these are drowned victims or?
They seem to be. They seem to be kind of. You'd have to do a heal check to really determine what exactly killed them. You just know that they're waterlogged.
Oof. All right, I will do a heal check.
Yeah. These men were crushed to death, most likely by the whale's teeth.
Gotcha.
And if there's an Arcana check, might be a little bit more. You suspect?
All right, 1 moment. Yeah. $24 on Arcana.
Arcana. All right, you roll
I'm
high.
good.
You roll high enough. These men were drained. These men were subjected to a very particular type of drain. A drain usually reserved for a psychic vampire.
They work for the Coca-Cola company. They're after our precious bodily fluids.
Oh god. So what they're saying is that we have mind vampires about.
Specifically, you have one type of vampire in mind. Vitala.
Right. I will finish pillaging the body, throw them back out, and say we need to fucking move.
Okay.
Why? I found something weird.
After, yeah.
The lack of something I found is the problem.
Yeah.
Right.
I will let you ask one question about this particular type of creature.
I'm assuming the fucking orcas were part of that. So I would ask number.
Well, functionally, it's a +2 on the CR.
So I meant like sorry, I misspoke that. I meant like pod numbers. Like how many of them are normally about.
You wouldn't really be able to determine that other than the one that ate that particular corpse. You would have you'd have to look at like other things like trails of blood, of feces, survival check stuff.
What about the servants?
Well, I burned the one question.
I
Yeah. Well, unless you actually ask the the vampire itself, it's probably the only real way to find out the
You could have
servants.
ghouls anywhere from 1 to 1,000.
Alright, that's all we need to.
Yeah. Yeah. And if I have a spellcraft, I can give you one more detail.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, my
I
spellcraft.
them to. I'll aid on this.
Yeah, a yeet. Well, fuck.
Alright, never mind.
Do I need to roll the funny chart?
I'm gonna bring up something worse.
Oh.
Okay.
Roll D10,000.
Oh.
/R, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Said 10,000, correct?
Yeah.
Yikes. Ooh, getting a little high there.
Oof. Jeez.
Which can be both good
We're
and
reaching
bad,
for the
depending on
stars
what.
already, I see.
It all depends on what you're looking at.
Okay.
You turn inside out and go to speed it down.
Now, I did say I wasn't going to use the D10,000 chart, but this one's going to be a little different. Apparently there's nowhere where you can actually fucking download this thing easily. Holy shit.
The expanses of my mind.
Alright. We'll do this.
Want me to send them over to you?
9510.
And there is a noise.
Alright, I found it. It's fucking...
Uh.
It's under so much Reddit bullshit posting that it's hard to find.
Gross.
Let's see. Okay, who in the party's carrying a sword?
Me, technically?
Does
I
the
think
dagger
I'm
count? Do daggers count?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got one
of course.
dagger.
Right, then I need to
well.
check as well.
Then yes.
Yeah, I might actually be on that list
Daggers
then.
count.
Huh, I'm not.
Alright.
Why?
Fucking tons of them.
What kind of material is iron? What kind of HP does iron have?
I think it's 10 hit hardness, 10 hit points.
But the damage.
Oh no, the hit points vary by
depends.
size.
Yeah, it's dependent on the size. Usually around 5 for a light weapon.
Yeah.
Double check.
Let's just go with like 10.
Okay, so that destroys most.
Yeah. Well, you find that all your metal weaponry takes 4 points of damage directly through hardness.
Wait, all metal weapons.
All swords and daggers, technically.
Right.
All my weapons are now broken.
Cool. Same, except for the mace.
My club just straight up breaks because it is a wooden sword.
Weak sword user. Chat torch user.
It was too waterlogged. It just
Sorry.
marked.
Well, I definitely have to
God, my shit as
apologize
well.
for that one then.
So how did this materialize then, Captain? Was it just we just realized it happened?
You all notice a creaking and an etching, as if you had basically decided to dip all of your weapons in a live.
Zero button for anyone else.
Yeah, I assumed it was my connection taking a shit, but yeah, he's revived.
Yeah, I thought it was me too.
And this is why I record episodes. Boop, boop. My internet is fucked.
Oh
Yeah.
that's true.
Alright, I'm back.
As long as we keep talking, we don't have to edit.
Hello. Fun thing about editing, it only captures my
Nope,
audio.
still bad.
Coming in bad.
Change server to like England or something.
Well, literally anywhere else but this place, wherever it is.
To Brazil.
No. We're all
Usually works,
robots.
honestly. It's basically equidistant from everywhere else. It kind of works out.
I guess that's true.
Okay. How do you change server location?
Nope, still fucked.
Why is it always just Cap that's the one that has the broken connection come in?
Now, my computer's been bricking itself all evening.
Okay, is this any better?
Captain,
I'm
you
having
need
to
to
defrag. I'm having to defrag my fucking discs right now.
Okay.
If I'm not misremembering, Captain, you need to right-click on the audio channel and then go into settings.
Okay.
Oh, I stand corrected. Light blade hit points 2. All of my weapons are all of my weapons
Destroyed.
that I built towards are completely dusted on the spot.
Man, I actually feel bad for that one now, even though random chance go burn.
My machete is broken. That was expensive.
Hold on. Are any of those magical?
No, if it was magical, it wouldn't be affected by this. Pretty much, you have to hit. You can only break a magic weapon with a magic weapon of that level or higher.
I see. Sorry, I don't have mending. I thought I had. I would have
Okay, I've
fixed
got the
people's
sling
shit.
and the nettle and the kumade. The sleeve blades are the expensive ones.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, the sword blade machete was more expensive.
Alright. Is this any better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I have no idea how to change a server's location. I am fucking dumb.
That's not good. I don't know how to do it either.
Alright.
Now,
Seems to work for now.
Question: would those be broken or destroyed?
4 points of direct damage to the weapons themselves.
Absolutely zeroed.
Yeah. Whoopsie.
Oh yeah, light blades have 2
hit
HP,
points.
so fucking the dagger just explodes.
Yeah, every dagger on the ship is now destroyed.
Dusted.
If it's not at least a light one-handed, it's not at least a one-handed weapon. It's gone.
Okay.
The fuck? Lyra looks mildly upset. Pulls out just the hilt out of the sheet.
It's just dust.
I look down at my expensive
Splitter.
ass fucking clockwork spring blades and just weep.
It's just glitter dust at this point.
I do have Jerry Rig as a spell scar, which that's only you remove the broken condition.
Wouldn't do
Oh,
anything.
for a short time. Never mind.
I like the idea of your rigging to repair it, just like tapes a piece of iron onto the hilt.
Can mending fix this?
I think it hit. I think when it hits 0, it's literally dusted. But I will. I'll be nice. I will count all weapons not as destroyed, but as technically broken.
Alright, that's good.
Oh, let's put my mending spell to work.
Yeah, I'll be burning my Jerry Rigs for that.
How many minutes does mending take the cast? What is it, like 10 minutes?
Mending's 10 minutes. It's fucking slow. But it's one object per level.
Okay.
Oh.
So, I'll let you.
So no, it's one object up to a pound per level. So I can only do level.
I tell you what. Select five objects amongst the party. You can repair that. Afterwards, the captain's gonna come up and say, "Get your arses moving. We gotta get through these shows. This sea current's picking up."
So, yeah, to be honest, I was going to try to keep us moving the entire time because mind vampire does not sound appealing.
Yeah.
So, I will.
Anyone who lost a major weapon to this, I'll mend those. My stuff I'll mend when I'm on my boat.
Yeah. Nice thing about the corpses. Your weapon should be fine. Your weapon should be.
Like a lot of static now.
Yeah, it sounded pretty fucked.
Okay. I'm gonna change the server location.
Ryssland. What be Captain Ryssland?
When his accent is static, I can't understand his stuff.
Yeah, if you
Yep.
If you- let's see, Captain.
Okay, pretend I'm a moron. I have the screen.
Okay, Captain. Hold your mouse cursor over the audio channel, and you will see a cogwheel to the right for settings.
Okay.
Click on it.
Oh. Oh, Brazil. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what they mean. Is this any better? I changed this to Brazil.
We may need to reload them.
Alright, everyone drop out and rejoin. Alright. Alright, sorry folks, there's technical difficulties.
No, I think it actually got worse.
Yeah. Captain is like in an aquarium on my end.
Bloop bloop.
Try
bloop
Spain.
bloop.
No, wait, here we go.
Yeah, he sounded fine there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Captain, let's see
Actually,
if this works.
I like swimming
Yeah.
and I like fishing, and you guys gonna fight fun
Hell
stuff today.
Hmm.
So Captain Ahab, before you run off in the far distance, in order to
Yeah, I saw something come up, so I decided to stop there.
yeah, you might want to have a second person in that boat, because technically you need a second person to sound it while one steers and
Oh, okay.
pulls the boat.
I'm gonna ask for someone else to do so because
Yeah, not having
I-
both made in the same fucking boat.
yeah, I'm under half my health. Yeah.
Well, and we'll throw an infernal healing on you to get you back up.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll probably can heal myself. If I would have picked a healing spell. Oh,
I mean, we got the wand.
Yeah,
true.
you do have the wand, and it's
Yeah,
nice
that's
that
true.
someone remembers the wand of healing that I let you guys have.
Yeah, we should be at, I believe, if Penny uses it, 46 charges. So, who's getting on the boat?
Lyra can jump on in this case. She's still in her furry form, so she got extra. She can keep on to the boat thanks to climb speed.
I can take you on the motorized boat if you want. Yeah, so you guys
Oh, you'd
are
rather
at
jump on
home
them?
in combat.
Hmm.
So just pretend we swapped over to my boat in this situation to save us juggling between models.
Well, I mean, if we really want, I did summon my big boat. We could take that one out too.
Yeah, did they retrieve that, by the way?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yes.
Either I'd be in that boat and towing the small one, or I'd be back on my head.
Yeah, just wanted to double check.
Speak.
That is literally like probably my most expensive item. You damn straight I'm fucking recovering that.
You can't have your scalp get a sunburn.
Oh. Fun,
Need my hat back.
fun thing about the boat. It's technically a once per day.
Yep.
Oh, so
So-
it's
Either you keep the boat
It's
out
a-
or you recover it.
Probably keep that one out because that one's a 20-footer.
I have an icon for this.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go with that one. And it's got 8 hours on it.
Okay.
Yeah, we could have the entire. We could have the other party be on that one.
Let me,
but the chances are if we leave the main ship, we'll come back to it and it's just filled with barnacles or something.
Oh no, that's what the old crew's for. Slash, like whoever isn't on the away team. Unfortunately, or I'll have to. You'll have to
Oh,
give us
okay.
control of that thing.
okay. It's just a Let's adjust some controls. See. Ah, here we go. Zelmez.
Nicely.
Yeah.
There you go. You should control it now. Give it a touch.
Yep, I got it.
Okay. There you go.
All right. Appreciate it.
I can make that a little bit
So-
longer for ease of getting people on it if people really want.
Are you roboting for anyone else?
Yeah.
I remember.
So,
Checks nothing's trying to like update or some shit like that.
Okay. Things should be good now. I should close this instance of Brave.
I'm getting
Am I coming through?
There you are, yeah.
now.
Okay. Alright. You have the
I'm
longbow.
gonna delete the old boat because we're moored into the big boat.
Okay.
Do we want anyone else on my boat?
How many people does it take to row/sail this thing?
I would
I
say
mean, it can crew 12, but you can run it with 2.
2 people rowing would be good.
Yeah.
I'll bring the outboard across.
Hell yeah.
I will count the...
Yeah, 20 foot long, 2 pairs of oars, and a single mast.
The clockwork oar counts as one person rowing.
Yeah.
It has to be operated by someone with a civil device. And you can have it rigged up to another oar so I can row as well.
Alright.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. So I guess we will try to move forward. And could I roll a perception check to see that guy?
Go ahead.
I'll also roll a perception to have the.
Okay.
Yeah. That's really
You kind of make him out, though it's kind of hard to tell him from the wet rock because of how dark he is. Lyra, if you want, you can use that perception check to kind of sound out the path ahead. That way the ship can move.
Yes, that works.
You
Saving up. We've got 3 more of the sonar things for this day as well, but I'm saving those in case things get a bit hairy.
Alright, you see him clear as day. And you do find some stuff off those bodies, by the way, and I'll get back to you guys on that towards the end of today's episode.
That's fine.
As they are rather nice.
That's your legend.
As this man appears.
Oh, that's scary.
We saw that cocksucker at the dock, weapons ready.
Oh yeah, he was with the Blackwood, whatever.
Yeah. Prepare to repel board.
Where is he? I can't see him on the map.
He's a little bit outside of your means of seeing. Only someone with like dark vision or like a means of seeing through darkness could see it. Let me repeat myself. And we're gonna go ahead and move the ship forward a bit.
Percent. Getting near the end of my cook, so I want to babysit it, But it seems like that's not rendering properly.
And he's just waiting there patiently. Just sitting on a rock.
Like it's not even storming, just idly sitting there.
But I shifted the boat up so we weren't ramming each other. You might want to, because I can't
Yeah.
fiddle fuck with your icon.
I'll move Bill's.
Does it seem like he's noticed us?
He doesn't seem like he's paying attention to you.
Okay.
Seems like he's just...
Gonna cut the mask and try to make my way back to the main ship. Inform the captain. But doing so as discreetly as I could, really.
Roll profession sailor. I'll count this as, to a degree, as a stealth check.
Alright.
Let's move
Could
it.
I take a 10?
I will not let you take a 10 on this one, sorry. As you are doing something very deliberate.
Right. 17.
Some floorboards creak, but considering the noise of the storm and a bit of lightning off in the distance, it's kind of hard to make a noise that'll carry further than 20, 30 feet in this weather. Unless you're doing something very specific. You can easily make it back to the back of the ship.
Yeah. Going to inform the captain of the guy out there and let her know that I've seen that man in what was it called? The Blackwell Company? Blackmore?
Black Isle.
Black Isle Company.
Black Isle, right?
Yeah.
It's very concerning.
Definitely looks like the sort of a leg breaker type.
No sane man should be out in these shoals. I may advise caution trying to avoid him, but it's kind of hard to avoid someone when you're 20 feet away sailing in a ship.
And with his positioning and the positioning of ships, we have to get close.
Yes.
We can always do a drive-by in that case, just blast it with the cannons as we roll by.
Fine suggestion.
But with that, I will take a run off the deck, dive into the water, and then get back to the schooner.
Your Viking longship.
Yeah.
Alright. You, with your swim speed, you obviously make it back to the longship and pull yourself aboard.
Yeah.
Okay. And can I get, do people want to move their longship forward and make the perception check for move the main ship forward?
Well, I mean, we kind of have to. We can't just anchor down here.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Some good perception rolls.
Halfling eyes, the Ember Lines.
Yeah. Well, I need you to move forward because I don't have control of you.
Alright. Okay. And with that, the ship, you managed to relay some dangerous rocks that was sitting underneath here and here. And specifically, you managed to determine that this way, a path off to the right and ahead, is the safer of the two.
The path to the right is what?
Less filled with rocks and shoals and
So like this is safer of the two options.
It's
visibly.
It's a clear channel versus coral reef underneath.
Oh, okay.
A shallow draft boat.
So corals.
A shallow draft boat.
The roboting again.
I remember. God damn it.
No, editing.
Right.
All right.
Yes, this is true.
I hate Brazil. Yeah. Anyway, a shallow draft nearly flat bottom boat like a longship can easily go over the underwater obstructions. But
you're still roboting
No
something.
fucked.
fuck.
Yeah. If I'm hearing it right, north is fine for my ship, but not for the main vessel.
Yeah.
So we'd have to go right.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's see.
Oh.
Let's go.
Or scout is something left behind.
Let's go Holland.
You can drag yourself along.
Okay, we're gonna use Holland.
I think we should probably try and change region again on the
Is this
voice server.
Is this
Said
any
he was
better?
Holland. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hope that holds up.
All right. Denmark, do not fail me now.
Bill, get back on the boat.
Bill, don't drown.
Bloop
Oh,
bloop.
fuck, I got a better swim speed than most of you do.
Not me, you don't.
Right, 30 feet, same as you.
Wait, you have 30 feet? How'd you get that, you little fucking gremlin?
I move fast. Listen, I'm extremely buoyant. I move faster on land, not having to carry my fucking hefty ass around the place.
Are you literally just fat fuck barrel boy?
Pretty much.
Fat fuck barrel boy! Anyways, moving on. So,
And we are going.
I mean, we're basically right on top of this guy. Has he taken notice of us yet?
Yeah. He kind of He kind of.
Harpoon and lap. Is he making a move?
He.
Ready, action.
He is standing up. And then his staff is gonna glow.
So shall we do a quick sense motive to see if he wishes to guide us or kill us?
That's up to you.
The Rosa party stands up and does what with the staff?
His staff is currently glowing.
Trustful. I don't see any problem with this.
Could I do a spellcraft?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeet!
Good shit.
He is casting light.
Huh. Okay, if it's just light, that's obviously not a malicious spell. You know what? Fuck it. I'll play ignorant. I'll call out to him. Awful night for a midnight stroll, sir.
Hello.
It might be wise to take shelter.
What are you, Bomba
'Cause I'm
Man?
assuming it's still pouring rain.
Yeah. As the closest one here, you're pretty much the only.
It's still storming, right, Captain?
Yeah. Ned Land and Lyra.
Oh.
That, if you're speaking, we cannot hear you.
Fucking Holland. Am I coming through? No. Fucking Windows 7. My internet crashed and that's okay. This makes the game difficult to play. internet went out. Hello and welcome to part 2 of this recording. My internet shat the bed in a manner that I'm gonna exculpate Spectrum of their souls after this game. But in the
I
meantime...
have no modem and I must need.
And anyway, in the meantime, we're gonna return to play without mentioning how much our internet sucks. The gentleman up on the rock was about to speak.
Yes. I believe Yad just greeted him and asked what he was doing out here in such a weather.
Why, hello there. I am here, conducting the most brilliant of mining. Just minding my own business. What are you doing here? These shores are haunted.
Taking refuge from the storm, sir.
Aye, but you've walked into an active work site for me, and I'm afraid I have to kill you. And welcome you to the middle of the film.
So be it, sir. Have at you. Ready action goes off. Get harpooned.
Roll attack.
Crap. Could someone do that for... wait, hang on. Give me 2 seconds. I am covered in meat juice.
Meat juice.
Bill, can you roll a d20 plus 10?
Certainly can.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeet. Rolled 2.
Damn it!
You throw the harpoon, but become distracted by the giant whale skeleton, and throw your harpoon at the whale skeleton.
Reflexively
Oh, damn.
target whale. He found my one weakness.
No, I'm afraid that you are a bit beneath me. But we can still have a bit of fun. Snaps a finger. Penny. Zelmes. Who else uses magic here?
And magic in this case, because I think most of us are some level of spellcaster.
I'm not using magic.
Can I get some arcana?
Yeah, me neither.
Can I get some arcana and spellcraft checks of what he just did?
Spellcraft, certainly.
Spellcraft.
Oh, you
Bill,
know.
can you give me another d20 plus 10?
Oh.
23.
There we go.
You're not gonna like this, Penny. He just cast an anti-magic field.
Can I counterspell?
Suffering.
Actually, if it's level 1, no, it's anti-magic ain't gonna be level 1.
Anti-magic field is level 6.
Yeah, I cannot counterspell that.
You could try and
Over-
counterspell it if we had Dispel Magic, but we don't. So
Yeah, you don't get
Yeah.
it.
2 spells.
Question. Can he see me?
Roll perception.
He
to
did cast light.
Roll perception.
15.
He can see. You can tell that he can see clear as day.
I want to flip him off. Fuck you.
He does nothing.
Rude.
What's everyone's CMD, by the way?
Let's see. Just flat CMD.
17.
18.
You're gonna like what happens next.
Oh dear, mine's only 15.
Han, what's your CMD?
18. Can be a bit high depending on the maneuver he's doing.
He rolled pretty good. You are all now currently grappled as tentacles emerge from the floor.
Right, everyone.
Yep.
Uh,
With an Arcana check or Spellcraft, you can tell what this is.
grapple. I have in that case 20 on CMD.
He beat it.
I'm within earshot. I'm freaking here now. So 13 on the Arcana. So probably not.
Oh, there's my Spellcraft.
You made
26.
it. That's black. He just cast black tentacles.
That's why you gave him the stereotypical Jamaican accent.
From inside the anti-magic field?
What do you think dropped the moment I went up?
Wait, what?
What?
God damn it, I fucking confused myself. As soon as he summons that, it dissipates immediately.
Oh, okay, so we bumblefucked into the anti-magic field. He dropped it and then hit us with the tentacle.
Yeah.
Is what you're wanting to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Well, damn it. I should have acted quicker.
You are now all currently grappled. But, can I get some perception checks? Your palm. To those who rolled above a 10, you look at your palm and you notice that white spot that I had mentioned in the previous game is currently glowing.
We are dragon riders.
Oh, hell yeah.
I could ride around on a decent-sized seagull, so a dragon's a big upgrade for me.
Let's go.
As you can all tell, you are now currently trapped. Now, I hope you don't mind while I just go by one and slit your throats.
Alright.
And he's gonna start walking down, and as you notice the white glowing, you hear a voice. Every one of you hears a voice inside your mind. Quick. Press the white spot to another.
To what? One another?
Yeah, press the white
Clap your hands.
Wonder Twin Powers, activate!
High five.
You mean like on each other, like reach out or what?
Yeah, put the white spot to another white spot.
Oh.
Me looking at the odd number of motherfuckers on this boat.
Me looking at the huge whale next to me that probably does not have that white spot.
Try a CMB check, people.
Oh.
Give it your best.
Let me check my CMB, which I believe was in the minus.
Is this a grapple CMB or just straight CMB?
It's a CMB to try and overcome.
Oh, a nat 20.
Don't forget, you can use Dex if you're using a finesse. Oh, actually, can you? Yeah.
Ah, well, son of a bitch.
Let's see what happens to him.
I just want to cook my meat.
If Dex is applicable, add 4.
We'll come to that in a second, because that's going to affect what happens.
Another 10,000?
In a minute. To those who roll above a certain amount, Rista, you succeed. Scoom, you succeed. Cluck, you rolled a natural 20, so of course you succeed.
Why?
Zalmez,
I think everybody except me.
Zalmez, everyone put your hands together. And we're gonna drop this. drop the music for a second. Because I have something else I need to play.
The first person to be approached by him rolls the nat 1.
And the second rolls failure.
I do have another option, if applicable.
Go for it.
Alright. Immediate action, windy escape. I will have to defensively cast it. Actually, wait. No, I don't, because of spell combats. I am incorporeal.
In anti-magic?
You escape.
He turned that off.
You have to.
You managed to escape the tentacles, but are still gonna feel the wrath of the natural one in a second.
Yeah, I know.
As this begins to play. As a slight humming begins to play from each of your hands.
Oh no. I'm gonna die screaming. Double demonetized.
Nah, you can get away with video.
Wait, I think I grabbed the wrong one.
As a slight humming begins to come from Balin. And the other members of the Red Velvet come out on board. With their hands glowing as well. Well, the captain starts to pipe up over the storm and the tentacles. And she begins to whisper something to herself. And then she starts yelling. Well, looks like our time's up, lads. I didn't expect you guys to get in this sticky predicament this early on. But I suppose it's time to say goodbye. And to Mr. Halmer as well. You got a little too close. The man in the back here is gonna be like, what do you mean too close? What the hell is going on? What is this music? It does not Jamaican me happy.
All the player can just look are as much of a loss as the guy.
As from each of your hands emerges a small sphere of light. And the tentacles dissipate before causing any lasting harm. Roll 2d 10,000, Zelmes.
Ah, crap.
Oh god!
Yeah.
As we're gonna find out
One very slow off.
As we're gonna find out something interesting in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
6639. If somebody could put that song back on again, that would be very nice.
On it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Would you like it on loop?
Yes.
Okay.
And roll a d4.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Captain, you'll have to turn on the repeat
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Just copy paste P exclamation mark repeat 1. It should work.
Okay. This is gonna be interesting.
Hopefully these rolls only affect me and not everyone else in the group again.
Well, that 1d4 might mean X amount of things.
You sneeze, in Mr. Halmer's face as you fail to put your hands together, but as you are incorporeal, you put your own hands together, as your hands burst into flame, and as a pound of metal filings shoot out of your nose, they all erupt and turn into white. They all turn into white phosphorus. As you essentially sneeze white phosphorus into his face. Dealing.
Also, I was looking at a different spell that only gave me DR10 magic.
Yeah.
I forgot what spell I was looking for that.
Well, you escape the tentacles anyway. They dissipate, and as a white ball emerges here, you basically sneeze flames upon upon. Oh no! I'm catching a flame again. As the white.
Good luck getting that out of your dreadlocks.
My fate man, it's big run. What will I do? Oh, I know what to do. Bruce! And as he erupts in the flames and emerges away, the massive ball of light goes up into the sky, dissipating the darkness and some of the storm, basically revealing a lot of everything, as it gives me an excuse to turn off dynamic lighting, as the entire map is illuminated.
As I collect two computers, breathe a sigh of relief.
Oh,
Huge
yeah, what's up?
crab.
Not again!
As this chap, off in the distance, emerges.
Oh,
And as that happens, the captain basically yells to you all, "Well, our time is up."
well, already?
Yeah, we spent all of our time having fun with you, training and staying off screen. But for the meantime, I want you to go down to my. If you wish to continue with your quest, I had hoped to introduce you to Daedalus and Absalom, who is your next contact. But as we are running short of time here, I just want you to know it was fun, and I wish you best. And we did manage to load one of the guns before we left. So, for now, if you continue to live, go down to my cabin. There will be a locked chest and a letter. Do not open those. Look for Daedalus and hand them to him. He will guide you on your path, on your quest to defeat the Demon Lord. Anyway, ta! As they all basically dissipate.
Cluck would try to hug the one lady that taught her.
She returns the hug. And she pulls something from her pack she pulls something from her pack and hands it to you. Thanking you for a wonderful time.
Cluck will hug her even tighter.
Enjoy the gift.
Thank you.
You're a little sweetheart, you know that? Try not to burn the ship down.
I'm there in water. It should be fine.
That's not how that works, honey. But,
Oh,
ta!
let me see. Ta-ta.
Dal basically gives a nice little salute to you, Rista, and says, "Thank you. It was a pleasure." Kaboom Boom basically says, "Kaboom!" And with that, everyone's gone.
Almost everyone.
Oh. Balin's not leaving. He's not dissipating.
Oh. He was not dead?
No. You see,
It was me, Balin, all along.
you see not everyone who comes back is on a time limit. Some people have a longer term purpose. I'll be sticking around with you guys for quite some time. Anyway, Captain, it was fun. But I think I'll need a new captain soon. Ta. Bye, dear. And she'll poof away. As a glowing sphere of light is illuminating the skies and basically causing the weather to calm. You're basically in an artificial daylight right now. However, off in the distance here, we have a big fuck-off shark who seems to be very aggressive.
Ready those guns.
Well done. Lyra looks to... Wait a second, who was supposed to be the first officer again?
Mr. ABC?
I think that was supposed to be me.
Ah, yeah. Looks to... yeah, well, I think you're the acting captain then. Captain. Out of character, I am pretty sure that was right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remove acting and just have captain.
Well, technically you have to elect your captain, but acting captain is for the officer while you're still currently in battle, which you obviously can tell you're still in battle.
And then Lyra adds, and I do believe I have a great big fish to fuck over.
As...
Jedstone will take a huge snort to get the rest of the white phosphorus out of his nose. Right, prepare to repel borders! And he will call his harpoon back to his hand.
Lucan will pop another salute. And clench his knife between his teeth.
Oh, yeah.
So I believe we would be wanting to go something like this then?
I think it's initiative now.
Yeah.
Yes, but this was a danger area for the big boat.
Yeah. Okay. Initiative and some other music. As this very relaxing tune is very inappropriate. Let's see, and...
The moment has passed. Oh. Wait, were we keeping old initiative?
Is it still on there?
Yeah, the other one was, but redoing or brain.
I didn't see any initiative.
Yeah, I saw my old initiative, but I hit the initiative button and it changed to the new one,
Okay.
Right?
which caused it to go down by half.
Let's see. Okay, everyone should be showing up. Cool. Yar. As this guy needs to roll initiative. As that... Hey, roll 20 sometimes.
A gold doubloon who brings me the fin of that beast.
Okay, Lucan, you're up.
Okay, I believe we're currently heading towards Crabman, right?
Yeah.
Or the shark.
Well, you're currently moving towards Crabman. Over here.
Alright, then I will continue controlling the vessel so that we can actually have some propulsion.
Okay. And do you want to spend it moving the boat?
Yeah, as per Zamez, I believe, has control of the boat, so I will allow him to guide it. So I'll be
Alright.
speed.
All right. I will allow
Inside.
you to move 30 feet on your turn, Zamez, as you are the one directing it.
Okay.
Okay. And is that your turn, Bill?
Yes, indeed.
All right. The axe. What is your go?
Yeah. Can we turn the big ship towards the shark as to use the main weapon on the board? The harpoon. Yeah.
Well, you'd kind of have to go to the back of the ship and take control of the steering rudder. Though technically that would be steering the ship into what was clearly said before, the rocks.
Yeah.
Because your
Debris.
ship,
Okay.
your ship is
Yeah.
still technically moving.
Okay. Then I'll go over to the rudder and follow the small boat as it moves.
All right.
The smaller boat.
It will move on Jetstone's turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Move yourself to the back of the boat, Rista. And Lyra.
She will climb the mast and have a look around to try and direct them on a safer-ish path. And in case anything try to board the little boat, she will punch it in the face.
Okay. So basically prepared action then, right?
Along with a perception roll to set it off.
Okay.
Alright,
Yep.
do we see anything peculiar about area?
Alright, you successfully can move in this direction.
Which direction? That direction. Right.
Yeah. And as the light is currently lighting the way a bit, you know that if you swing around north and head towards this rock, this is more or less the exit of the shoals.
Lyra points that out.
Okay. Sharky's turn. If that's your turn, Lyra.
Yeah.
Okay. Sharky's gonna disappear. And that's gonna be his turn. Cluck.
Let me see. The shark disappeared?
He went under the waters.
I would like to prepare an action for when he is within range and visible to use magic missile.
Okay.
And that's it.
Jetstone.
Alright. Okay.
You sound like you're gargling for a minute.
Earlier for this. Okay. Alright. So as you said, the boat can move 30 foot forward. Let me double check that. A little bit too far. Yeah, okay. So if the other two could follow suit. And I will go ahead and I'm assuming the old one wore off, so immediate action, putting in an arcane point, chancing my getting a +1 to my harpoon, and ready action. As soon as I see the fin, I'm gonna strike it.
Okay. I'm just gonna move you guys back.
And the boat, or the big boat, moved on my turn as well, correct?
Yes. As it moves up to here.
And that'll be me.
Okay. Loken, you're up.
Okay, it'll be a bit more driving on our part. And what's our distance like? Oh god, we're 100 foot away. It's the 30 odd yards. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some finagling to get us down there in time. But I'll keep my knife handy, and yeah, I'll just make the move, accelerate the boat as best I can.
All right.
I think it's up to. I think it caps at 30 foot. So
But we could probably unfurl the main mast on this on the cutter to maybe give us a bit more speed.
Might have to, but I'll keep the clockwork. I'm best with the clockwork stuff because it runs off my disabled device, so I'm going to stick on that one and just get as much tilt out of this clockwork thing as I can.
All right.
I'll leave the boat into the boatsman.
Roll disable device.
Okay.
As you are actively operating it.
20.
All right. You operate it deftly, as it does exactly as you exactly as you instruct it.
So it's more movement on you, it turns out.
Okay.
All right.
I'm keeping that knife handy just in case. Luckily, you need one hand for this thing.
Clap on more steam. And of course it dropped.
You got it, boss.
The axe.
Just trying to steer the ship as good as I can while looking over to spot the shark.
Roll perception.
One second.
All right. I'll factor in something special when. Are you right here, Lucan?
There, baby.
Okay.
Yep.
With that, you managed to spot the shark. He's coming up right here as his fin is starting to poke up out of the water.
That would be.
All right. If that's your turn, Rista.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Lyra.
I assume they mentioned the shark is coming from here.
Yep.
Right then, let's see. A melee character on a small boat. Not sure if I want to risk going blood rage. Oh, it's a free action, that's fine. Right, same thing as last time. Perception check and prepared action to strike
Okay.
shark in case it comes up.
Okay. Well, you can clearly tell the shark is where it is, and you managed to spot it so well that I'm just going to have it drop stealth. Okay. And with that, it's go. As the shark is going to come from underneath, and it's going to try and bite the boat in half. And it's having a bit of difficulty finding purchase. But it's starting to bite. It's starting to bite chunks into the boat, Zelmez. And you're starting to take on a bit of water.
Question: wouldn't my prepared action have gone off?
I'm back now. I was going to ask that too.
I was just gonna. I'm just resolving this. That way, your guys' actions do go off.
Oh, so yeah, it's in striking distance now.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you here, Han?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh shit! Sorry, I forgot to roll initiative.
yeah. I had a feeling we were missing somebody. Okay. Well,
Okay. Mine's gonna be another spell strike. I'm adding shocking grasp to it.
alright.
Where is that? Ah. Add a +2 to the attack. So 21.
Alright. Well, you managed to hit it.
Okay, so add a 2 to that damage, and let me double check shocking grasp. Okay, 1d6. So, alright, so that.
And what kind of damage is that?
Well, I don't think electric is actually its type, so it's just a minute. Electrical damage.
Alright, let me check something real quick. Let's see. Ooh. As the electricity streams across the body, it basically just kind of dissipates, almost doing nothing. You suspect some kind of electrical resistance, but the spur of the spur of the Nautilus finds home and starts putting damage into it.
And I will tie off the rope, tie off the end of my line to the boat and grapple the trucker.
Okay.
Probably not going to, but hopefully with maybe circumstances of trying to anchor it to the boat itself might give me purchase. Oh, there we go, baby!
Hell yeah.
You successfully grappled it. Though it's currently what? Okay, I'll count it as grappled. I already said it. Cluck.
I can double check it.
Lyra, if that was your attack roll, it didn't hit.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. And
Yeah, it's grapple.
Cluck, roll damage. As magic missile. Yep. As magic missile finds home.
Hopefully home in a way where it doesn't blast Zalmus as well.
That should be fine. So, I gotta grapple by, a full line, not, I'm not actually wrestling the shark.
Oh, okay.
It's not that kind of build. I'm not sure if we're supposed to say that, Cap.
Oh, you're supposed to see that.
Well,
okay.
it rolls on the D10,000.
No, that's...
Suddenly, the shark turns into a giant tuna.
Something happens, but we'll get to that in a second. As your prepared action goes off, you manage to fire off a magic missile into its side where the harpoon was, and rail the harpoon even further. As it's going to take some charisma damage.
Ooh.
And with that in mind, we will roll on to your turn, Cluck, as it is technically your turn.
Zip zap, more magic missiles.
Skitty bopum dado. Roll damage.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I could just use the up arrow. Holy shit. 7 again.
Okay. As you blast a pretty another sizable chunk out of the size of the shark.
Let's go.
Scoom, you've been quiet.
Yep.
Planning something, I
he's-
think.
Been loading a cannon.
Cannon is loaded.
Well, in that case, I will take good aim against him and fire a bit of good old wholesome canister shot. So, that's that.
Are you loading up one of the swivel guns or one of the main guns?
I'd probably use a swivel gun because it's more convenient.
Yeah.
To use.
Okay.
So let's rotate. 8, I believe. Yes. Okay. Oof. 12 against touch.
Let's see. Well, it's a big fuck off shark. It's hard not to hit it. Roll damage.
Alright.
And I believe those work on bombard rules, so those are technically 4d6 damage. It went up from 3 to 4.
I'm specifically using the one that deals bleed.
Yep. That's where we're getting at.
So, 46. 11.
As the entire ocean begins to erupt in blood, this great thrashing beast swims around and just snarls even darker, saying, "This isn't even my final form!" As we're going to minimize this to keep the tracker up.
Oh, did it?
As this emerges.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
Oh,
This is a dish or a fuck.
I am glad I shot it with the canister shot.
that's a fuck.
Shoot it again.
Shoot it again. Glad I made the right decision.
As the Quacken awakens.
Quack.
Okay, is that your turn, Scoo?
Yep. He'll just look at it and go, "Mother of God."
Okay, so I was trying to read up on some of the rules. I think I've been fucking up, Cap.
Yeah.
So I think because it is a special weapon feature grapple, it only grapples on a critical success.
Well, it hasn't really affected anything. You still
Okay.
have the harpoon deep in its gullet somewhere.
But do we want to rule that it's not grappled then?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is currently.
Yeah, sorry about that. I hate all these dumb frickin' yeah buts and caveats. Like, it has grapple. Why doesn't it just let you grapple?
Well, if you wanna just make a straight CMB check with the weapon itself instead of an attack roll, I'll roll that that's acceptable. I think that's how it works anyway. Ish? As you're trying to do something fancy with the weapon. Anyway, your turn, Jetstone.
Okay. To do it. No, I'm not gonna bother with it. This thing's bleeding like a stuffed pig, right?
Yep.
Hey, Lyra, you got a swim, or do you have a swim speed?
No.
So, you know what? I'm gonna go for it anyways. Still reaching a hand up to Lyra. If she doesn't resist, enlarge person.
Oh, hell yeah. Do have climb speed though, so I can easily climb onto whatever's nearby.
Yeah. Make my furry grow.
Blood. Yeah.
I didn't know
Blood rages at the same time.
I didn't know we were playing V Rising today.
Yeah.
All right, you
Oh,
are
cool. I'll actually be in reach to give the buff this turn. Cool.
cool.
Well, I mean, you're on that boat with us. I thought, Bill.
Yeah, but it's a touch thing. I was previously flying for photos.
Yeah.
Good thing she's standing in the middle of the boat.
And I'm gonna be using the rest of my turn to just try to tie the rope down to the boat to try to keep a handle on it, even though it's not technically grappled anymore.
Roll profession sailor then.
All right. Yeah. Well,
The rope is tied down, though you don't have any actions this turn.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that'll be me.
Loken, you're up. Bill.
You're muted.
Fuck's sake, every time.
Yeah.
Okay. Have I been launched into the drink as I appear to see? Or have I just been shifted for other token reasons?
I
If
think things got moved.
if I moved your character on the boat because he's on the boat, unless you want him to be in the ocean, in which case I can move him back.
He is on the boat currently.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Blessing of War and give the ability War Mind to the furry. For every round, you may pick of the following: plus 10 foot to your land speed, plus 1 dodge to AC, plus 1 insight to attack rolls, or plus 1 to your plus 1 luck on your saving throws. You pick each round. This lasts a minute.
Oh, nice.
As I give you a slap on the back of the leg, because that's all I can reach. Clapped. And I'll continue.
She seems to approve.
I'll continue.
Does a jump shot. Nice ass.
And the rest of this turn will be cruising the old boat round at Zalmeza Sesa.
And are you guys moving the boat this turn?
Oh right. Yeah. But that's right. We move on my turn. Yeah. We're gonna just try to steer into the thing, and that would be. That's only 15. Just trying to stay alongside the fuck. Well, clearing out of the where the
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be good.
I'm customly
Sounds
placing.
good.
I'm customly placing people that way they don't fall off the boat. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. The axe. What is your turn?
Yeah, sailing the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it. Can't do any much.
Alright. As we will move the ship forward a bit. Okay,
Yes.
Lyra.
And then Lyra savagely slashes and bites at the hawkfish.
Okay, full round attack.
I will use and uses the war mind for +1 on attack rolls.
Okay. Resolve your attack. Miss. Miss. hit.
Let's see. Sadly, it's not a crit. "14 bite damage as it tries to bite and tear the fin off its back."
Make a CMB check to try and rip off its fin.
Oh, yes, thematic, but if you really want it, so then sure.
Yum, sashimi.
Does this count as an attack roll?
Just roll CMB. We'll see what happens.
Would it be a grapple?
A static CMB check. Alright. You rip off a pretty good sized chunk of the back fin, but it's still kind of hanging on.
She grins at it, blood seeping from her.
Alright.
Yeah, that's my turn, right?
And as you do that, you notice something. The creature is slowly trying to pull itself back together as it seems like its flesh is starting to heal a little bit.
Oof. This only makes her see. This only excites her more. A foe that won't die as easily.
As its turn. As it's gonna look directly at you, Lyra. And it's going to make a big ol'... What's your AC?
My
Has
AC
people-
is
Question: has people been adding their +1 to attack from me?
no, I forgot that. So it would be +1 on all my attack rolls.
Yeah. Remember that for the future. +1 to proficient sailor swim checks, fear, and attack rolls.
Right.
Ouch. As it bites down on you. And it does...
Yes, my AC is 12.
As it clearly bites a hold of you, dealing 21 points of damage and 5 points of bleed.
Oh. How much did you say? 20?
21.
21.
20?
You're stupid.
26 in total.
As it lashes out at you, serrating its teeth and shredding your flesh. It bites a pretty good-sized chunk out of your side. You're pretty sure your kidney just got pierced.
I've had worse.
Ouch.
Furry woman makes a very loud roar / scream.
Alright, Cluck.
Magic missile. Ooh, again, 7. Only been 7s.
I'm gonna take you to the crap stable.
Which is weird, because I may be going to Las Vegas this year.
Oh yeah.
As you nail it straight up in the head, its eyes
Bonk.
blink. Its eyes blink and looks at you. Is that your turn?
I'd like to move for a 5-foot step here behind the whale guy.
Nice.
Don't worry, I got plenty of coverage for you.
Thanks.
Scoom, your turn.
Well, better give it a bit of the old tally ho. I'll pull out my dragon pistol, take aim at it, and fire.
Open fire. Pull.
Yes.
Add that plus. Did you add that +1 from me?
With a +1, that's 10
Let's go.
Might work.
against touch.
Sadly, its touch AC went up just a little bit, and that's a miss.
Wow, fuck. At least it will still take that bleed damage, so... 16 points of bleed.
Jeez.
It is barely holding itself together.
I'll be sure to kind of crouch down a little bit behind the ship. Like the railing area.
Yeah. Alright, so you consider yourself having cover.
Yes.
Alright. Jetstone.
Alright.
Oh shit, I got 5 points of bleed. I'm just gonna almost kill me next turn.
Not on my watch. My wound healing watch.
Yes.
And I want to double check something real quick.
I can only do this like once, so don't get hit again.
Or let someone else get hit.
Well, then back up to fight.
To pull a weapon out, it's a free action, correct?
Yeah, and plus you're not really... Would pulling a weapon, drawing a weapon provoke?
Well, I have quick draw.
Alright, that's different then.
But I want to pull the spur out of it and then hit it again with the spur, because that's my highest attack bonus.
If you're trying to pull the spur out of him, I'm gonna say you risk an attack.
I'm a bit too squishy for that. Alright then, I'm gonna pull out, I'm just gonna keep chucking harpoons at it then. So, gonna burn another, since it's a different weapon, burning another swift action arcane point to imbue it with another +1. And yeah, just do that for right now. Yeet!
Nice.
Yeah! Yes!
Crit with max damage, holy shit. At least one dice hit, max damage.
Alright.
Get it.
How do you want to do it?
Alright, so yes, from my duffel bag of pointy objects, we'll slide out another harpoon, hoist it high above my head. Cursed creature, return to the depths! I spit blood in your eye! As I throw the harpoon, splitting it in between its brow.
And with that, you split it in twain. But not before it lets out one last screech. Can have everyone roll a will save.
Is this a fear effect?
This is a sonic effect,
Okay.
as this is a loud screech.
And you said will save, correct?
Yep.
Well, damn it.
Okay. Does anyone have evasion?
Not everyone has rolled yet.
No, but I do have cover. Which I believe
I think I technically do too, due to the height of the bow.
gives me functional evasion.
But are you actively taking cover?
Yes, I specifically said so.
No.
Yeah, Han did say he was.
I mean Bill.
Or
I meant to say
No,
Bill.
I did not specify. So
Okay.
it would go to.
Yeah. Let me turn down the music a little. Alright. As that happens, a guttural roar. Scoom, Rista.
Yep.
Zalmez. And Lucky.
Penny hasn't rolled.
Penny, I need you to roll will save.
She's muted, so she might be. But she did say she was taking cover behind. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's.
Yep,
I think I'm fine.
yep. So Scoom, Rista, Lucky, Zalmez, you all take 2d6 sonic damage. 7 points of sonic damage. As this thing screams out in a guttural roar. Everyone else takes half, which I'll round down to 3 points of sonic damage.
Oh, I got 1 HP left.
Yep. As this creature is now past tense.
Bill, you might want to be quick, otherwise my character's gonna die in 6 seconds.
No, you'll just be unconscious. You gotta hit your like your
Gonna
constitution.
fall over and drown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5. So, Bill, I believe that's a heal check unless it's something specific to stopping bleed effects.
I was going to be using Cure Light Wounds as one of my spells for today,
Okay.
which has the bonus of 8 plus 3. Skadoosh.
Did we move the boats?
That
Yeah.
It's on the sister.
Yes, we did.
I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll turn the boat the rest of my action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enjoy that 7 hit points back, and that bleed goes away. Oh god.
Right, so
Alright, stop.
is it
It's almost.
sorry.
It was-
Stop moving.
since
the
it was 5 bleed, is it then heals by 2 HP?
boat. It heals the bleed, and you regain 2 points of health.
Yeah, right.
All right.
I also like that they have harpoons in it. We're towing that thing.
Lyra sits down heavily, pats the halfling on his head, and then falls asleep.
And
I mean, I don't think you're unconscious though.
No, she's just tired.
Ah.
Because exhaustion of unraging.
I mean, there's
Getting...
There's a crab man right there.
Mr. Crab's over there.
We're gonna be there in like a turn.
Man, Mr. Krabs really picked up the slack after, how's
Don't
it
worry,
called?
she's only-
Wait,
SpongeBob, me boy, I've been juicing like a motherfucker.
I've been dry scooping gamer subs.
Don't worry, she's only...
Jaws.
She will only be out of it for 24... Oh wait, it's not... combat's not over.
Comment's not over, I don't think. Mr. Krabs over there is really feeling it.
In that case, she would still be enraged, yeah.
Wake up, street cemetery. You've got a bikini bottom to burn.
as
Actually, I'm gonna call out to Mr. Krabs in Acro. Let us pass. Let us pass without trouble, and you won't end up like the fuck. There are no more fucks to give.
as you say that,
Ah, damn it. I'm burning through all my fucking scars.
as
It's a
he emerges.
Luffy's turn.
Can we do a perception to see if that's a normal shark or not?
Oh, ram it with the boat.
Zarista, it's your turn. Roll perception.
Yeah.
Rista. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. As far as you can tell, that's a normal shark.
Up ahead, it's all shallow water here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to yell to Penny to get on the ballista and try to shoot it, and I'll just manage steering the boat. I can do.
Okay. And with that, we'll go ahead and move the boat a little bit. As roll 20 is nothing but frustration sometimes. I have to zoom in. Alright. And we're moving the boat in this direction, correct?
Yeah, trying to follow. Yeah, trying to follow the smaller boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with that, that's your turn. Lyra, your turn.
Right, let's see.
And I.
I think I can hit it with calm animals.
Go ahead and try.
Lyra takes a step slightly over the little halfling and then just stares at the shark. And let's see how the hell does this work. I guess it needs to roll. I don't know how this works. It doesn't say anything about what needs to be rolled.
I'm assuming it's probably handle animal, some kind of bonus. I don't know what.
But it's just
Post the
one standard action.
post the spell in general, and I'll read it. Unless you want to read it.
There we go. I think it needs to do a will save, I guess.
It is a will save.
And caster level is 3, so DC 13, I guess.
Okay. I see. And it failed. As the shark begins to become more docile and it is no longer taking a threatening-ish stance. It's just kind of resuming a kind of like a prodding curious
Yeah, it will now be on.
position.
It will now be on.
It's still attracted because we've thoroughly chummed the water.
It seems like its attention is more attracted in this direction towards the chumming of the whales that had occurred in the previous episode.
It is now under the effect of essential. It's now what's it called? Tranquilizers for 1 minute.
Yeah.
And with that, Lyra will try and identify what the hell that is.
And on that note, we're gonna drop initiative.
Oh.
As it is currently not threatening anyone, unless people want to try and shoot the shark.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the crab man.
I was referring more to the crab. I was referring more to the shark. The crab man, on the other hand, is just kind of sitting there while this is all going on.
Oh, missed. In that case, Lyra will unrage and drink a healing potion.
Alright. Alright. What kind of healing potion? Like just a cure light?
Normal cure light wounds, it should be like 1d8 plus 1.
Alright. 7 health.
Oh, nice.
There you go. As we will
Thank you.
change our music to
Our proven installation.
okay. Don't use that.
Can I also try and do a nature roll on what this is?
Yep. Well, I play with the bot right now.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a crab man, certainly. There
Could I do profession sailor?
Yes, you can.
Alright. Yeah.
That's a crab man, alright. Crab man from a particular clan of crabs that you're familiar with. They're largely scavengers from these local waters, actually. And from what you can tell that it looks like one of his gills are damaged. So he seems to be stuck on the rock. But anything more than that, you can't really tell.
As we sail by, I'm gonna pull the lines on the truck and let him have his fit. I don't really think there's much of anything we can really salvage off of that thing, or if we even want that on our ship.
The crabman kind of looks to you funny, like what the hell is that? Crabmen are intelligent creatures, by the way. They're not vermin.
Yeah.
In that case, pull out the staff of healing, hit him with it, and then just keep going.
Well, if everyone else is, I mean, if everyone else is fine with that, we can do that.
Didn't you have like lots of charges on it?
Currently at 46.
So we're moving up by the crabman then.
Yep.
Okay.
Drive-by healing for what's it called? The greatest.
I do believe you kind of have to reach out and touch him in order to do that.
Sorry.
I do believe you have to.
Well, it's a touch spell, so we have to.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, and I mean,
You kind of.
the cutter we can get pretty like those things are fairly maneuverable. We can get it fairly close to the rocks, and I can give him a touch with it.
Hello, friend. As he kind of holds up one claw. What brings you to these parts?
Simply, what language was that he spoke in?
Common.
Yep.
Yep, he speaks common.
Oh. We'll respond back in common. Simply passing through, sir.
What was that funny thing you tried to say earlier? I didn't catch that.
Simply asking for passes without contest. So far, these coasts are not seeming to be the kindest of sorts.
Yeah. I was swimming up on the rocks, scavenging, and I hurt myself, so I had to take I had to take rest upon these shoals. I've been stuck here for some time.
Well, if you would, yeah, fuck. You would think it would not be too bold, sir. I think I might be able to fix that.
Oh, really? Well, that'd be most kind of you.
And so I will give him a touch with the infernal healing.
And the gill starts to repair itself. Thank you, kind stranger.
Wouldn't mind me asking. We're still heading essentially northeast, correct?
Yes.
Going to ask him if there's possibly any more surprises he might know about in the waters.
No, not so much. Though, that giant creature you're towing behind you, if you'd be willing to part with it, I do know some people who would trade you some very nice valuables that we've scavenged for it.
I don't see much use for it with us, and I would find that trade most amicable, sir.
Yeah. Now, if you don't mind, I've been stuck here for days, and I am rather beleaguered. So, if you don't mind, I would like a ride on your boat, as it were. Permission to come aboard, so I can point you in the way.
Are there any objections to this?
Nope.
No.
Bill, on.
Wouldn't be the strangest passenger we've had on the ship.
We're quite a multicultural crew, you know. I hope we fit right in.
Oh, thank you then. And he'll just kind of briefly swim in the water and just hop up on deck.
And if we're clearing the rocks, we can probably dismiss the cutter.
With Balin assisting, he's basically gonna kind of pull up the corpse up on the side here, and he's gonna tie it up, diving in the water a few times, and basically securing it to the side of the hull.
Yeah, just more like it's a freaking like we're an actual whaling ship.
Yeah. Alright. And after a short period of time, the enlarged person is going to drop.
Yeah, we're pretty cool.
And do you want to stay out on the longship or come back aboard?
No, if we're clear of the reefs, then we should probably just go back to the main ship.
Yeah, I was thinking since we're gonna pass out here, we won't need leading it anymore.
Okay.
But she will be on here until the main ship gets completely out of this area.
And as you come back aboard, we return to a familiar scene. A peaceful horizon as you guys sail off for a few hours. The Crabman doing a few what you can clearly tell as mostly scenting the air, diving in the water,
Please,
scenting.
please tell me his name is Crabman Do.
He introduces himself as you guys go along for a few hours as Stygo Stocky.
That works too.
There's a story behind that, but as you guys kind of calmly sail away, you find yourselves at the foot. I changed the map here as I thought of something else might have happened. Come up on this screen.
Oh no.
As your ship kind of pulls alongside, or what are we trying to do? Are we being nonchalant?
Well, what is it? Is it like a...
It's a large galleon type vessel that you should be able to see. And are you guys on that map?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's it now. What colors is it flying?
Roll perception.
Okay. One moment. Oh, poop.
You don't really have any idea what kind of colors it's flying. It's flying a color. But you roll high enough to basically earn a bonus on a knowledge local check if you want to.
Alright.
Anyone else can roll knowledge local if they have it.
And somebody else besides me can roll perception and get above a dang 40. 18 on knowledge and local.
Alright, and that ship is flying a flag of... Let's see, check my notes for a second.
Notes, what are those?
It
Seems
is...
to be some pixel man on board.
It is currently flying a... Oh, you noticed that. It is currently flying a flag of a far-off land in Tinja. Though what exact nation, you don't really know. This seems to be a fishing vessel originating from Tinja. And as you get closer, more people become apparent. As they kind of come along deck, taking a slightly defensive stance as they see your pirate sail on your ship.
Ah, yes, it's not even a flag, it's the whole fucking...
Yes, we might need to get around to changing that.
Can I? Oh shit! No, prestidigitation isn't on my listing. Wait, it's on the old.
It's a little late. You're about 100 feet out, and they've seen it for like the last 45 minutes. Unless you want
Yeah, but they're also about 3 times as large as our little ship.
Unless you guys want to throw out like a white flag out the back or something.
Yeah, we'll probably raise a white flag.
Wait, what's the international like sign of salvage ship? Do not engage.
Get fucked.
I can't write that fast, that big.
Well, I'm saying,
I can try and throw you overboard so you can explain things if you want.
I'm seeing a lot of Krabby Patties on board, so maybe this ship was what he was leading us to.
Yeah. As you guys are kind of pulling up alongside, he's gonna throw up a white flag and a claw right next to it, kind of waving it around, saying, "Hey guys, it's me! It's me!"
You assholes left me on that rock!
I didn't.
That peaked the mic so much I didn't know what the fuck you just said.
It's,
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
You assholes left me on that rock.
It's me. It's me. It's me. One of them leans over. One of them leans over the balcony and say, "Hey, look, guys! It's fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me." And
before he was on purpose left on that rock and damaged, so he cannot come back.
as that happens, a real big looking crab motherfucker walks up on board. In the shape of this guy.
It's really big. Oh, damn.
Big, meaty claws.
And with that in mind, he's gonna yell out and say, I thought we marooned this asshole. What are you lot bringing him back here? Tell you what, mates, that guy's big trouble. Who's the captain on that vessel? Explain yourself.
I am acting officer, sir. Fortunately, that storm gave us heavy losses. We found this man marooned on a rock, and it didn't seem right to leave him out there.
Yeah.
I don't know of any crimes he's committed, but well,
Oh,
I don't know about you, but I'm not fond of being abandoned.
Well, that man we left on that rock there because of all the trouble we've been having with them killer whales. We've taken heavy losses ourselves.
Well, also we've given them what for and bloodied them good.
Oh, so you killed them killer whales, eh?
We struck down 2. I don't know if there is more, then we have not finished them off.
There's a bloody nasty shark out there too. You deal with him.
Yeah, turn into a fucking duck thing.
Oh. And so he looks at the side of your vessel. Oh, that's what it was.
Had some mighty fine teeth on it.
Yeah, and some very good price in ivory off of that. Tell you what, folks. We ain't gonna take the Osprey back, the Albatross back. But Absalom's not too far off, and if you carried him off in that direction, it'd be best.
Crappy robot now, man. I'm sorry.
Beep boop, beep boop,
Yeah.
beep. Is this better?
No.
Beep. I remember. Is this any better?
Tally ho.
How's it coming through?
He's still coming in broken for me.
Brazil. How about this? Brazil.
That seems too bad.
Okay. Well, he basically kind of gives a short explanation about how they're long-distance fishermen, basically trolling these shoals. And he really admires that catch, and he's willing to trade some of the valuables they've trolled off the bottom for it as recompense. With the added promise that you do not return Mr. Stocky back to their ship's company.
So what you're telling us is that you're both willing to buy this shit of us, and we'll get a free crab man from it.
Well, if he wants to join your crew, that's up to him. Unless you feel like press ganging the poor sod. Tell you what, he's an albatross, he is.
He was a crab.
He's bad
So
luck.
look, yes, look.
What'd you say? Lyra?
Go ahead, Bill. I think you said something.
I just said, I thought he was a crab. In retaliation for using albatross.
Not albatross is a bird, mate. Albatross is a bad luck zone. Haven't you been sailing, though?
I mostly stick to the streams.
Well, every man needs to float somewhere. No matters. Albatross is a bad luck sign. Bad nature. Bad hoodoo. Have it on your ship, bad things happen. You understand me?
Well, we've had bad
Cool.
luck in spades. So if we didn't have bad luck, then I'm not sure if we'd have any.
Tell you what. We got a chest full of nice fineries. And also a whole bunch of shiny rocks we ain't gonna use nothing for, other than ballast. So tell you what, you can have the lot, and we'll have the catch. What say you?
Sounds like a good deal to me, right, Captain? Looks.
Well, I'm afraid I'm not captain yet, so I have to confine the entirety of my crew. Anyone opposing? Chirp, 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 chirp.
Negative.
No.
No,
Alright.
no
Alright, then.
position.
Sounds like you have a deal then.
Yeah, very well. Now just pass it aboard. Balin will come on deck, loosen some of the ropes, throw some of the harnesses over to the deckhands on the opposing side, and they will wheel out a big chest and basically pass it along to you. And a nice orchestrated ballet that takes about 15 minutes. And with that, you have a nice big chest of what seems to be, upon first inspection, a nice big chest of treasure for your trouble.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that can recruit some people's exploded cutlery.
Nice.
I was in the background, like slowly bending a knife back into shape with magic.
Okay, and with that in mind, we will sail off. Are we concluded our business here, or do we want to talk to the crabmen a bit more? Swap stories and other what happenings. If you
Yeah,
desire.
I guess just like a little bit of swapping stories, kind of get an idea of if there's anything ahead of us, or any kind of local news we might have missed.
Nothing but clear sky.
That's the point.
Nothing but clear skies, mate. But watch out for the Black Isle fellas. They've been doing a lot of activity around here lately, sending a lot of ships out of Absalom. It's real unusual. We must.
We have to. We don't get along too well with them. Could you maybe tell us their current, or give us an idea of some of their current routes so we can avoid them?
It seems like most of the vessels are traveling the Osirene.
Hmm.
Don't know what they want out
That
over
isn't-
there. It's mostly algae and minnow.
That's no omen indeed. This is valuable information. Thank you.
Oh. And I'm sure you'll share your knowledge of the shoals and any other return
Oh, yeah,
information as well.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have any other questions for the crabmen?
Sorry, we don't have any frogs to give them.
We're a short supply of frogs and all amphibians and creatures of fresh make.
You mentioned frogs, but a weird-looking frog seems to be taking aboard your ship as he comes out on deck.
God damn it, not him
The
again.
fuck did that come from?
Frog.
We need to clean this boat.
I'd like to use Mage Hand to throw it into the water. If it is light enough.
It appears on your
Is that
head.
one of the frogs?
Did that come from their boat, or is it a stowaway?
It just appeared on deck.
Can I
Nature
use knowledge nature?
It's a frog, all right. A really weird one.
Very weird.
Penny, roll a d10,000.
Alright, lesson learned. Don't try and dump the frog.
I think that's 10,000, yeah. 1627.
Fine year for some European countries. I think that's not too far off from when the Prime Minister got 8 in Holland.
We're at the 1600s, I believe. But close enough.
Edict? What the fuck does that mean?
That's always a good sign.
I really am gonna have to get a definition for this. Give me 1 second. I have to look up something.
We're gonna die screaming.
Bad decision, Mark.
Oh. Despite all your autism, you assert that you have a photographic memory.
It's just my memory is
Oh,
overloaded
no.
because of that. That's why
No,
I'm
it
just
means
so
that the-
fucking slow.
That means despite your scatterbrain nature, you remember everything you look at.
Yes.
You tell everyone that you have an eidetic memory. Oh god, you're secretly part Gren.
Yes, but that doesn't mean she can still that she can focus on a single topic.
Oh no, she's insufferable.
Imagine my shock went.
And,
This also means that you can't unsee dangerous, horrible things, though.
yeah. We'll get to that. We'll get to that when it comes to.
Unless
We'll get to that when it comes to looking at the basilisk.
the crab captain, if he's interested in our stowaway.
Mm. Hey, it's an interesting frog. What do you want for him?
We'll call it a
someone might
gift.
wanna do can someone do an arcana check on it first?
If anybody wants
Okay, 1 sec. Yeah, yeet.
to. You know what that is? That's a wild magic frog.
Oh god.
Yeah, get it off the ship now. We'll call it a gift.
Yeah. And with a roll that good, you figured out that's why you've been rolling the D10,000 instead of the yuck chart.
Off the boat. We'll trade one out of character. We'll trade one albatross for another. Keep the crab, they can have the frog.
Well, for your trouble, he basically kind of throws you a nice set of steak knives for your trouble.
Oh,
We'll get to
that
those.
will,
We'll get to those.
yeah, that'll replace a bit of our cutlery loss.
We'll get to those in a
Oh,
minute.
steak knives. That can be useful in the kitchen.
Ooh, I know what I'm gonna make those. I have had an item I've wanted to do for a long time, but we'll get to that after that. As we sail off in the distance, right?
Yeah, as we depart from the galleon, I'll call out, fair seas and good travels, as I tip my boat hat at them.
And consider it tipped. As you sail off, and a few days later, you pull into the amazing and majestic port of insert image on screen now, as it is a official art piece of artwork for Absalom, the mightiest city.
This is after we prestigitate the fucking sail. Let's not deal with that again.
Good point.
Yeah, we're going to be repainting the son. We're going to be repainting that son of a bitch
Yeah.
in short order.
You don't want to pull into the largest city in the planet with one of the largest navies. Anyway.
Yeah, we're going to try to get rid of all of our pirate colors.
Yeah,
The new sail's going to read in under new management.
Yeah, there's cannons at this city that you really don't want to be shot with. Anyway, as you pull in, you see a vibrant city with a port bustling from end to end. And as you pull in, you have a guide boat row up to you and basically proceed to instruct you that you are to park yourself at the poor end of town in an area known as the Puddles, where a open dock is awaiting you. We will find ourselves
I see. Our little boat ain't prestigious enough.
as we find ourselves.
I mean, we're a relatively small warship.
As we find
Very true.
ourselves on shore.
Oh, for a second I thought it was like green water.
Yeah, it took a minute for it to load in, so I just saw our tokens on a white background. I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
No, this is poor. We can't even afford reality.
Okay.
No, I thought it was like sewage water, but then there was grass.
And
A Roll20's back room's looking weird.
as we come ashore, it's been a few days, so I'm gonna assume you guys spent time identifying all the items and basically kind of figuring out what it is.
And discussing the whole thing of ship inheritance and command and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
We can flush that out in RP later.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you guys are gonna stick me with the role of Mega Saber and make me captain.
Well, yeah.
If
You're the only one with the profession sailor, after all.
Yeah.
I think.
Joke's on you. I give that to all of you, at least as a +1.
Yeah, but that's still not a rank now, is it?
Yeah, technically you guys have to hold an election to vote for who has to be captain and quartermaster. If you want, you guys can do that in downtime, or the text RP.
Yeah, we'll just do it that way.
Yeah.
Okay. And who would like?
We got momentum now. Let's not burn it.
Okay. And as we do that, we're going to drop the loot for everyone.
Oh.
As you're basically handed a big box of bullshit. And I'm going to drop this in the loot. And I'll leave this up to you guys to divide amongst yourselves.
Yeah, we do have that whole honor system going.
Yeah.
With
Just erase some.
damn, this is some very nice shield tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like an ASMR mix.
Oh. Oops.
As you guys receive
Oh,
these items.
Oh. What the?
Oh. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to discuss this at a later time. I don't want to jam up the episode with loot discussion.
Yeah, we'll have to digest this a bit.
That too.
10k worth of adamantine, just fucking
15
nice.
large and liquid assets.
Yeah. So we'll
That must
probably
be
be
heavy as
using.
shit, though.
Though we're probably going to be using an okay chunk of that to restock the ship, though, too.
Oh, goodness.
Because if I was remembering correctly, we were down to hardtack.
Yep. And you guys also receive this, and as part of the ship's pre-existing gold supply, an additional 3,000 GP.
Oh, nice.
As this came from 2 different sources. Okay. And if people are okay with this, as we come ashore upon the dock, you notice that there's a mighty commotion going on, as it has been reported that there is a riot going on in the puddles. And what
Of course.
what will happen with that is something that will be resolved at a later date, as we will conclude today's episode there. And can I have some closing thoughts from everyone? If they'd like.
Goddamn frogs.
Should have known something was up.
Also, melee combat against a huge enemy. Not always the best idea.
Yeah. Especially when it does enough damage to basically eat you in one go.
Yeah, it almost one tapped one of our frontliners.
Yes. Holy shit. Oh yeah, what about the steak knives, Captain?
That's a separate item. I'm going to post a minute later because I have to... That is an item I have stats on that are in a Discord server I have to really scroll up to get to.
Gotcha.
That's an old item.
But I say though, all the chain mails we have there is pretty cool.
Hope you like that. Anyway, I'm going to end the recording, and 3, 2...